Ladies and gentlemen, I am your captain, guide, and friend, Dalton Rellinger. Welcome back to Sail the Seas. I must admit, this game was better received than I was originally expecting it to be, and I have an idea in mind for this game. What we're going to do is we're going to do a Sail Around the World mini-series. That way I can show off the game basically in its entirety, and there's going to be plenty of content for me to show off about it. The game has a very stable foundation, from what I have personally seen. And I didn't show this off last time because I've kind of overlooked it, but there is a Discord you can join if you're interested in joining the Discord. So, let's go ahead. We're just going to start a new game. Yes, just start a new game, and I'll see you guys in game because it takes a while to actually start. Whoa. I thought it was raining there for a split second. Okay, the game's still a bit buggy in many ways. So, yes, people have been so kind to point out that this is in fact London Bridge, a subject that we might have gone over in school, but I don't remember it, like, at all. Um, I know, the song London Bridge is Falling Down. I assume that has something to do with it, but that's pretty much as far as my knowledge about the whole old, like, London Bridge really goes. Anyway, so yeah, let's just kind of talk about what I have planned for this particular series because there is quite a bit to take in with this game. I played a little bit in my on my own time just to kind of learn the game a bit more. But what I have in mind is you start off in London, but there's a pretty decent amount of ports like already in the world. You've got some over here in the Baltics. You've got like half the Mediterranean that you can cover. Well, maybe a little bit less than half because there's really nothing in Africa or the Middle East or uh, in this time period. I believe this would have been the Ottoman Empire. I assume there'll be a lot more ports to come into the game at some point, and eventually we'll be able to cross the Atlantic and maybe even make our way down into the Pacific. But for right now, what I want to do is I want to have a series that touches on every single one of these ports. We're going to deliver to everywhere. So, admittedly, I think the best course of action would be to sail from London and head over here somewhere. Maybe we can hit up Stockholm, Sweden, or come over here to. I want to say this is Russia. I'm pretty sure this is too far north for it to be Poland. I think Poland would be down here, but this might be Russia. I'm not 100% positive on that. It might even be one of those. I think there's some other smaller countries that are in this area. Anyway, but yeah, I'm thinking that we'll kind of start over here, and we'll just kind of work our way to the west, and we'll probably stop at Amsterdam in the Netherlands. Then we'll come up here to Edinburgh in Scotland, then try and swing around north to Dublin, Ireland, and then we'll kind of continue on down the list from there. So, let's get some supplies and some cargo. We are going to need a lot of cargo. You can buy other ships in the game if you so desire to. I think every port has at least one ship that you can go and visit if you want to take a look at buying it potentially. Anyway, for right now, sir, you don't have a hat. You have a bandana, but you don't have a hat. That's not. I said I wanted to go to Stockholm, then look at the first thing that pops up, and it pays pretty good, too. Is there anything else? Let's go to Naples. That's kind of too far out of the way. Uh, I guess I could hit that on, well, I could, but I can't, because I don't have enough cargo space for both of these at the same time. Um, could hit up Amsterdam, admittedly, but I think Stockholm would be the best course of action because it pays. It doesn't quite pay the most, but maybe I should just go ahead and take this one. Admittedly, I'm not going to have a lot of room left over for food and water. I'm going to play it safe and take this one. So, yeah, let's just do that. And then let's stock up on some supplies. And the supplies works kind of interesting in this game. I'll show it off whenever it becomes a bit more relevant. Okay, you know what? We've got 3 water, and let's buy 3 food. Doesn't seem like a lot, but I'll show you the way the rations work whenever it becomes, more relevant. So this is going to be the first time I've ever had, like, a full cargo hold on this game. So, it's been a while since I actually uploaded anything. I do apologize for that, but it's been kind of an awkward time of the year. Christmas, I had to travel up to Wichita, Kansas for visiting family, and then we were supposed to have Christmas on my dad's side of the family uh, a couple weekends ago, but then everybody got sick. My grandparents ended up getting COVID, so it's been kind of an awkward time. So, yeah. Let's just start off with deploying you. I think that would be a pretty decent way to just start off. Now, one thing that this game does have, which I very much approve of, is the fact that if you look at the very top right bar at the top of the screen, the furthermost bar to the right, that is wind speed. And this game does have areas or times in the game where there will be absolutely no wind at all whatsoever, which is something Sailwind doesn't have. So I very much approve of that. And I've also seen hail in this game. I genuinely cannot think of another game that actually has hail in it. GTA 5 might have had hail, but I don't recall ever seeing any. Alright, so let's start raising up the jib sails. Okay. And I should point out that even, like, at one-time speed, like I am right now, you do actually get to cover some pretty significant ground whenever the wind is blowing at a good click like it is right now. Like, this isn't the strongest wind that I've seen, but it's not the weakest either. I have seen the wind, like, not blow at all, and it's frustrating beyond belief. Alright, so the wind is pretty much blowing. And honestly, the square sail is catching as much wind as it can, so I'm just going to let this out. One thing I will say about this game, though, is that the ship very much likes to steer to the starboard side. It doesn't like to keep a steady course. I don't know if that's just been happening to me or if it's like a legitimate thing that people are struggling with. I've tried my best to stay clear of like the discussions, or I've avoided posting too much on the Discord as well. I think I only posted like one thing, and it was the first video. But I'm just happy to have some more sailing content, honestly. I was feeling like Sailwind was going to get a little too repetitive. I know there's following seas, but right now there's only like 2 islands you can deliver between, so I'm waiting for more content to come out on that. It is just a demo after all, so you can't really expect too much. It is just a demo at the end of the day. So, let's go ahead and get everything prepared here. Swing you out. So I'm not sure how I'm going to balance this game and Sailwind. I might upload this game on Mondays, then Sailwind on Wednesdays and Fridays. We'll see. I have a bit of a biasness towards Sailwind because it's, it's what ultimately built my channel at the end of the day. It's what people tune in for. It'd be like watching young Markiplier and he's not playing Amnesia. I miss those days. Anyway, I wanted to come down here and check out the cargo hold because this is the fullest I've ever seen it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We have a full load. Okay. So one thing I am going to do is, I might as well show this on screen as well, is you can actually set up a hotkey to... Wait, no, that's the wrong button. Replace, do that, and then do this. Okay, and then go into third-person camera, and you can actually speed up the game. I'm going to try to avoid doing this as much as I possibly can, but if we get to a point where it feels like we're not making any progress, like at all, I'm probably going to speed the game up a little bit. Okay. I keep forgetting it's over here. I've still got my sailwind habits. So yeah, the overall reception of this game was pretty positive, I thought. I personally think this game has a lot of potential. I think that there is a way this game could definitely stand on its own 2 feet. I still think it has a long way to go before it catches up with Sailwind, but like I said, I might just be biased. As far as I've seen, Sailwind so far is pretty much the most advanced whenever it comes to sailing games, but I'm not going to diss on any sailing games. I'm very much happy to just have any kind of sailing game at all whatsoever. Since after all, it is kind of what my channel is going to be focused on. I originally wanted it to be focused more on, transportation in general, but I think sailing is going to be where this channel stands out the most. I think I can do with bringing these things in a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Just kind of have them swing out to the other side. Right now, I think I'll just kind of aim for the middle of this mouth here. About like that, I think. And I want to check and see. So basically, once we get out from this part of the UK, we can just kind of sail like straight to the northeast. Kind of swing around Denmark and then navigate between these islands. Which I'm sure all these islands have specific names, but I have no idea what they would be. Then we're heading for this place, right? Which, this would be more... I think it'd be more like modern-day Germany. Yeah, because I don't think Poland actually has a border with the sea at all whatsoever. I think this would be like modern-day Germany. Just trying to kind of... No, Germany would be over here. Yeah. Germany's like here-ish. So I think maybe this would be Poland, but back in this day, it would probably be more Prussia, wouldn't it? I think that'd be about right. I'm about to hit the frickin' sea over here. Yeah, the ship, I have noticed, does not like to stay on course at all whatsoever. I've seen some people saying that they want to see, like, AI crewmates. I think for a single developer, that would be very difficult to add in. But one thing I would not mind seeing would be maybe a helmsman you can hire who just kind of keeps the ship on course. Like maybe you could like draw a line on the map for your helmsman to actually follow, and he'll follow it to the best of his ability. But beyond that, I see no reason to really hire AI or like put it into the game. Beyond just like a helmsman, I think that would be a bit too much. Maybe for like the really big ships that you can get, I can kind of see that, but for this, a boat this size, yeah, just a helmsman would be fine, just to kind of keep it on course. How's that for a view? Man, I would love this. I would absolutely love this. And I love how dynamic the weather is, too. Like I mentioned earlier, you can get to points where there's absolutely no wind at all whatsoever, and you're just being kind of carried by the current, if there even is a current. But you can also get into, like, some pretty serious storms, too. I think I'm going to sail out past this bit of land here, and then I'll probably start speeding up time a bit. Considering it's already like 20 minutes into the video, I do not want to sail all the way to our destination in just one-time speed. It could be fun, admittedly, but I do have other things to do. Maybe if I were to ever become like a full-time YouTuber, which I highly, highly doubt that ever happens. But you never know what the future holds, I guess. Would it be cool? Absolutely. Would it be... is it likely? Absolutely not. Speaking of that, by the way, guys, we are 50 subscribers away from hitting 1,000, which is absolutely incredible. I would absolutely love to see 1,000 subscribers in the near future. 1,000 subscribers for YouTubers, for those of you who don't know, means that we have the potential to actually start monetizing our channels. Which, I've thought about this throughout, I've thought about this for a long time, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't think I'm going to monetize with ads. A big reason for this is largely because of ad blocker. Like there's going to be like way more people who have ad blocker than there are going to be who actually watch ads or who are premium members like I am. And I know how greedy YouTube can be whenever it comes to putting ads in videos. I think they even do it without the approval of the creators in some respects. So I think what I'm going to do is instead of putting ads in the videos, there might be ads in videos that are like, you know, I don't know, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, 3 hours long. I do upload videos that are that length on occasion, though it's a lot rarer now. But long videos like that, I might put an ad in like every 30 minutes to an hour. just so you guys kind of have an excuse to get up, go to the bathroom, take care of something, whatever. I know you can just pause the video, but it kind of gives you more of an incentive to just kind of get up and, you know, go do those things. Um, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to put up tiers for memberships. I don't know how memberships work. I have absolutely no idea. But that's what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to, if you want to support the channel, just become a member. That's basically what it's going to be. I'm not going to shove a Patreon account in your guys' faces and just, beg you guys to go pay me like 15 bucks a month. No, I'm going to be very generous with these memberships, like 2, 5, 10 bucks a month. That'll be pretty much it. And $10 a month will be like for the biggest fans who want to put in that kind of money to actually support the channel as much as they can. But beyond that, yeah, no, I don't really have any real plans for for running ads. But once again, you never know what the future holds. I made a pledge a long time ago that I wouldn't run ads at all whatsoever, but times can change, you never know. Okay, that's as far out as it goes. Very good. Alright, I think I can comfortably start relying on the quick speed here. Let's kind of get facing in the right direction. Think about there-ish. That should do. And there's the edge of Great Britain. Right, so now I want to sail more to... Actually, I'm kind of heading in the right direction as it is. Could maybe do with sailing a bit more to the east. About maybe like that. And then... Wow. Okay, so this is the first time I've actually been, like, all the way out here, like, in the middle of the ocean. How's that for a screenshot? Let's get some potential thumbnails here. Okay. Alright, so I'm getting kind of thirsty, I'm getting kind of hungry. Let's go take a look at the rations. So you might not think that 3 really sounds like a lot. Well, pay attention to the number. So let's start off with the water, right? I'll have half a ration of water. It only goes down by 0.5. Actually, it goes, but yeah. 0.05 is how much it goes down by. And it fills you up quite a bit, too. Like, my water was down to here, give or take, and just that half a ration filled it pretty much all the way up. And I'm going to do the same thing with food. Yeah, so just a few rations will last you for a while. All right, I'm going to go ahead and catch a few Z's. Hello. Oh, that's another boat out there. Hello, fellow travelers. I think they're in the same boat as we are. They just don't have their topsail down. Okay, speaking of the topsail, I think I need to kind of angle it out a bit here. There we go. It barely has a good angle, though. Alright. So let's just continue being on our way. That is directly to the east. So where the devil are we? We are at longitude 229 and latitude 58, pretty much even. Okay, so we're here in terms of longitude, or latitude, my bad. Then longitude is... Wait, what? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I thought I was looking over here. Okay, so longitude is 2. Oh, wow, we're out here like in the middle of nowhere. But then latitude is 58. Okay, so I'm about to... If I sail like directly east, I will be on the... I'll see Norway, basically. So let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, wow, we got turned around like something fierce. This is what I mean. The ship does not like to stay on target. I'm going to sail a bit further down to the south. How are we doing in terms of sail configuration here? I think this is doable. I just need to move this. Okay. So let's... You can hear the birds and the crickets out here in the middle of the ocean. I am about to get very thirsty. Just do half a drink. Honestly, have another one. And let's also eat half a ration. There we go. So we are at longitude 383. Which puts us about here-ish. And latitude... Yeah, so we're about here-ish, give or take, which means I can just sail like directly to the east, and I should be able to just kind of follow along the Norlandish coast, kind of follow along Sweden, and then just kind of cut through to towards Denmark, and then deliver to Prussia. I don't think that's Poland. I need to just check something out real quick. A part of me is telling me that Poland doesn't have, like, Poland is like completely landlocked. I might be wrong about that. No, 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 no. I am right. Okay, Germany doesn't stretch as far east as I was thinking, but yeah, this over here would be Poland. Okay, Poland's a bit bigger than I was picturing in my head. So yeah, this entire stretch right here is Poland. Then it kind of comes down here. Okay, yeah. In my head, Poland was a bit further south and a bit further east than I was picturing. But okay, yeah. So Germany is like over here. Then over here would be Poland. Gotcha. Or at the time, Prussia. Well, no, Poland did exist back then. Now, Prussia would be further to the west. I'm imagining things like I'm trying to picture these countries in my head, and it's just I've got like the general area down. I'm just not 100% positive on where they actually, or like 100% correct on where they actually are. I think Prussia was more. Wasn't it kind of like between Germany and Poland? Like, I think. I'm probably gonna have like all kinds of Europeans just laughing at me, but I think Prussia was like around in this area, though I think it was kind of split in two. Because this is 100% Denmark. Straight south is going to be Germany. Then somewhere like around in this area is going to be where Germany and Poland share a border. But then this over here is 100% Poland. So is this up here Russia then? I'm going to look at another map. No, that's going to be the. Yeah, I forgot about these countries up here. There's three countries. There's like one up here. There's one down here. And there's another one down here. There's also. I think there's like a little bit. No, never mind. I'm looking at that wrong. That's a river, not an actual border. Um, so yeah, this up here would be Latvia. Latvia. But I believe this was all part of the Soviet Union at one point. So I'm not entirely wrong. Okay, straight south. I do not want to be heading straight south. And I know there's going to be people like making fun of me down in the comment section, like, oh, you're a typical American, you don't travel. The thing about those kinds of comments is a lot of people in other countries do not realize how massive the United States is. Geographically, we are the third or fourth largest country. We're only behind Russia, Canada, maybe China. And we have every type of environment you can think of aside from like tundra or just frozen wasteland like Antarctica. And a lot of people in other countries do not realize how big an individual state is. Like, there are a lot of European countries that could fit inside Texas, and there would still be plenty of room left over inside Texas alone. Same thing with Oklahoma. Like most states, whenever it gets to the central or west, especially the western part of the United States, these states are like the size of other countries by themselves. It doesn't take us, there's a reason we measure things in hours here. There's a guy on TikTok as well as YouTube Shorts. His name is Josh. He's a Brit that travels between the UK and the United States quite often, and he is constantly blown away by the things that we have here, and he's blown away by how big things are here. The other day I watched a reaction video. There's a European dude who was reacting to just how big a lot of our states are here, and he was just completely flabbergasted at the size of how big the United States actually is. You know, take a look at Spain, right? Like, don't count in Portugal, just look at Spain, right? I think Spain, like, cuts off here-ish. And then you compare it to the United States. You got all of this as the United States versus this as Europe. There's a significant difference. And the thing is, we don't have to have passports to travel between the states either. Like, we are free to just travel between each state because we are technically... The United States is weird. Like, it's not technically supposed to be just a single country, but it is. Because the Founding Fathers never referred to it as the United States. It's supposed to be these United States. So every state could technically become its own country if the circumstances demanded it. And there are a lot of states that are kind of, you can call them best friends with one another, like Texas and Oklahoma, for example. We give each other crap all the time, but Texas and Oklahoma and Kansas and Nebraska, and as well as the Dakotas, we kind of typically stick together with a lot of things. Thinking about traveling down to Oklahoma City, just for example, like for me to get down to Oklahoma City takes 3 hours. It's not just, some leisurely drive, just down the road. It takes hours for me to get anywhere in the state of Oklahoma by itself. From me to Tulsa is like 4 hours. And that's within the same state. And that's actually within like the same, I guess, hemisphere of the state, if you will, because where I live is in the northern part of the state, and Tulsa is in the northern part of the state. It's just on the opposite side. Whereas, if I were to travel down to the southeasterly part of the state, towards, I cannot freaking remember the name of the town, but if I were to travel, like, down to the southeastern part of the state, it would take potentially 6 hours. Like, I could get from here down to Dallas, Texas, in roughly the same amount of time as it would take me to get from here to the southeastern part of the state. It might even take longer, just because there's not really a lot down there. There's no real highway. Alright, where the devil are we? Let's go and change you. Have you catch a bit more wind. So we are at longitude 389. But we are still a long ways away. Because I'm going to the south. How did I get to the southwest? I'm wanting you to travel to the southeast. Okay. Just keep you locked there. I want to just make sure. So I'm here in terms of longitude. Then in terms of latitude, okay, I am literally right here. I just need to sail directly to the east. Just straight east. Okay. I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to rearrange the sails. So like that. And now. Warping speed. It actually takes you a while to get from points of interest, doesn't it? I am still traveling a bit southerly, just so I don't run directly into the Norlandish coast. Or Norwegian. Norwegian, Norlandish, I'm not entirely sure which one specifically. Okay, so eat, drink. Okay. Oh, there's land, finally. So that, I'm going to assume, would be Norway. And I think that's the only thing it could be. Let's take a little look-see here. So, 8:30. Okay, so basically here in terms of longitude, the latitude is 54. Wait. What in the... game? I maybe, like, cut through there? No, 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 no. I really hope this connects back out to a main body of water, otherwise I'm kind of screwed. Or is it gonna, like, lead me over here? This is exactly where I'm going, isn't it? I'm going down this body of water here. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna need the topsail for this. So yeah, you can just go ahead and be stowed. Don't really need you right now. So now we have to fight against the wind to get back up to where we need to be. Awesome. What am I? Yeah, I'm looking for this up here. There we go. I think we can also go ahead and bring these things in. Yeah, about like that. About like that. And I think I can probably bring you in just a touch. About like that. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, bare minimum, we have found land that we can follow. So there is that. Let's come down here, drink a whole ration, and get that. And let's also just go ahead and sleep. Plot twist, I've been reading the map wrong this entire time. Let's see, so there's a bit of a divot there. Might be looking at here-ish. $832. $55. So I'm about here-ish. Okay. I need to swing about a bit further out west. Ooh. Not quite that aggressive. where are we now? Longitude 7. Okay, so we're out here. We're basically right here. Okay, so just keep going straight north. Actually, probably turn further back to the east. I've been lucky so far that I've had wind this entire time. Okay, lock that. Now we can go ahead and release you. And it's also getting you facing the right direction. Okay. Let's go ahead and drink half a ration. I meant to drink, but never mind. Okay, there's land right there. There's water going out that way. So, 5714. Hang on. Okay. We apparently got the point where we're going like really far north. Interesting. Oh, hello, there's another ship. Oh, really big ship, actually. Like a proper ship. It's got 3 masts. Okay, a ship like that, I can definitely see having more crewmates. I don't know if I'll ever own a ship like that in this game, though. We shall see. I don't plan to stop covering this game anytime soon, but there also needs to be more content available too. Okay. One thing I think would be really cool would be if one of these sailing games was kind of took a bit of inspiration from ETS2 or ATS, as in like you could hire crewmates, like you could buy a truck, for example, in ETS2 or ATS, you can buy a truck. Then you can hire a driver to drive it for you. I think it'd be kind of interesting to have a same concept here where you can buy a ship, then hire another person to actually set out to sea for you to make more money. It would definitely be a very interesting game, regardless. Okay, I think I'm far enough in here where we can start turning south. Okay, right. Um, we did take on some water at some point. Ooh, that might be at too much of an angle. Nope, I think we're fine. We are definitely fine. Okay. So once again, let's just try and catch up on some of our sleep. But don't lose sight of that coast. Where the devil are we anyway? Just make sure. So, okay, yeah, we are inside here. It's kind of all I really cared about, so let's just continue sleeping. Whoa, hello. Um, so we are at 1161. All right, so here in terms of longitude, and then 5612. Right, so I just need to sail this way. Okay. Yeah, sail for over there. Going really fast on the map like this kind of reminds me of Boulder's Gate. I've thought about playing doing a blind playthrough of the fourth game because I do have it. I have played it, but I've never made it very far. I kind of got to like one of the capital cities and I just started fighting in the arena. That's as far as I ever got. All right, so I think I want to be sailing for over here. That's dead south. Ooh, actually, I might be in here somewhere. Uh, there's land there. There's land over there. No, I didn't quite sail down in there. Okay, so yeah, just continue sailing around this peninsula here, and then continue straight on. Then we'll be more or less kind of a straight shot to our destination. All right, so let's just go ahead and take a nap. Take a quick nap. Now we can sail straight to the east. Alright. Let's pump out some of the water. There we go. And I actually need to have you swing out so you can catch even more wind. There we go. Maybe what I'll do, actually, is I'll try and have my boats in Sailwind kind of have the same configuration. That could be kind of interesting. That we can get a bit more practice in a game I'm a bit more familiar with. I do have a promotion coming up in Sailwind, and I'm not too far away from being able to afford the brig. I need to get back to recording Sailwind, though. I'll probably record another episode as soon as I get done with this. By the way, Happy New Year, everybody. You probably won't see this until New Year's Day, but Happy New Year. I guess do whatever you want to celebrate, but just be careful out there, right? The world's kind of a crazy place these days. Oh, it's starting to rain. Okay, give me that, and give me that. Did that noise come from in the game, or did that come from outside? I guess it came from outside. It sounded like music was going to start playing, but I guess it was just someone driving by. Interesting. What the devil is the golden... Hang on. Never mind. Maybe I can't. Where the devil are we? Longitude 11, which means we're over here. Okay. 5441. So I'm literally right here. I must be facing a wrong direction. Yeah, sailing to the south. This game loves to knock you off course unexpectedly. Let's kind of swing this thing out. I'm going to cut myself in half doing this, but that is a risk I am ready to take. That is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Scoot. Okay, there we go. The boat was trying to eat me. I did not approve. I just want to stay closer to this coast over here because this is going to be where we're going ultimately. $13. Okay, yeah, so we still have a long way to go. See, I want to be looking for longitude 18 is roughly where we want to be. If I hit 19, I've gone too far. Gotcha. Dude, 14. I think I'm about to find this, aren't I? Yep, pretty much. So just sail a bit further to the south and we'll avoid this island. Full ration, half a ration. There we go. Right, so I'm past this island now. So 1566. Gotcha. So I can literally just follow this coastline now. Whenever it turns to the south, I can just follow it, and that should take me directly to my destination. Whoa, let's not do anything crazy here. Okay, there we go. Just double check. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can swing out around this island over here, turn straight south, and I should see our destination. Oh, there's another boat out there. Huh. Another ship. Yep, there it is. I see it. I see it. Whoa. You know, I have to admit, I do really enjoy these old style graphics. They kind of remind me of games like, oh crap. They kind of remind me of games like the second Elder Scrolls game. Come on. Really? I get all the way over here. And then this happens. Fine. Throw it out there then. There we go. You know, I've noticed that every country also kind of has its own culture as well. Like if you go to London, you'd expect the buildings to look like you're, you know, actually in London or Western European. But if you come over here, I especially noticed it with Norway whenever I sailed up there on my own. The buildings have different architecture that match their culture, which is very interesting. I like that. There's a lot of thought that's been put into this game. Alright, let's go ahead and just lower or raise up the topsail. Okay, just so that's out of the way. Go ahead and do the same with you. Could stow you away. Let's get you in position for docking procedures. There we go. Start stowing these away. You know, this actually kind of helps. Alright, then we can stow you away. Awesome. So let's grab you. Oh, that works. And then, can I reach you, please? I will take that as a no. But I can do this. Maybe I can do it now. Nope. Still can't do it. Well, you know, you really don't need to do this. But I'll do it anyway. For the sake of immersion. If nothing else. Okay, why are you... You should definitely be in range. There we go. Maybe not quite that tight. All right. I keep forgetting you can't, like, actually walk through the doors. The doors are actually solid. Wait. Am I actually not? I'm not where I thought I was going down here for some reason. I don't know why. And now I'm supposed to be going to Stockholm. What the heck? I completely forgot where I was going. I thought I was going down here. No, we're going further up north. Okay, that's not that bad. I say it's not that bad, but actually no, we should be fine. Okay, so I cut out the journey across the pond, basically. We are now... Actually, we might be right here. Nope. We're actually right here. Yeah, right here. Okay, so I still need to, like, sail across, like, around this island, then... I'm not sure where this is going to be. I'm going to assume it's going to be on this side, though it might be inside the channel. or inside the river, whatever you want to call that. Right, so straight north. Come on. Come on. Turn straight north. There we go. And speed up time once again. $58.74. Still have a ways to go. I should see it. You know what? Just top up completely. Oh, hello. I see a structure, I think. Yeah, lighthouse, or what I think is supposed to be a lighthouse. I can't see anything in that direction, though. That's the apocalypse right there. That's the second coming, is what that is. Okay, so I'm going to assume, because there's a lighthouse out here, that I want to be going this way. That is a lighthouse, right? That's not like some other famous structure that I have no idea about. Yeah, I should probably stow this away. Um... 59.39. Yeah, so I guess I need to go a bit further inland. Or I would think. Wait, is that it up there? I think that's it up there. I think I've found it. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to sail up there for a distance and then just kind of turn around and let the wind carry me in. I'm going to tack, everybody. And then to be fair, this might be enough room. Come on, come on, come on, you can do it! I have faith in you, you can do it! You big, magnificent ship, you can do it! Yeah, see what I mean by like the cultures have like different building architecture? That's really cool. I know a lot of these are probably store bought assets, but I mean, how many people actually know how to really use Blender? It's not easy. I've tried doing it myself. It's not easy. Or any other like sculpting, like 3D sculpting software that allows you to actually like make your own stuff. It's not easy, guys. And for a lone developer, sometimes you just gotta you gotta start somewhere is what I'm trying to say. I've never understood why store-bought assets are such a turnoff for people. That's not what I wanted to... There we go. Then we can do... It's so weird how this one is like very easily in range, but then the one towards the stern doesn't ever want to cooperate. There we go. I'll just cut this out since I already showed it. Alright, that's taken care of. Let's just go and find where we're supposed to complete the contract. This building? Nope. I'm going to assume this building then. Nope. Where do we go to make money? Nope. I've already checked this building. Maybe this building? It does have a flag on it. What in the world? There's also a ladder? A ladder I can do nothing with. I assume that building will be important for later on. I don't know. Surely not this building. It's a little too tucked away. But it does have a staircase. Nope. I didn't think it would be, but I figured, you know, if I skipped it, it sure as crap would have been. Where do I go to complete the contract? People, you're less than helpful. Another big empty building. It's gonna be like the very last house, isn't it? No. Hello? Anybody? I am a foreigner in your strange land. I would like some assistance, please. I need to find a way to make money. I'm just gonna make sure I didn't like overlook it, because that is something I would do. Unless it's like upstairs? No. And this building is suspiciously large for having nothing inside it. I assume it will be a business of some description at some point or another. Okay, seriously, where is the... I don't think I can interact with you, like, at all. You're not wearing clothing of the time period at all. Maybe here... Ah, here we go. So yeah, we finally made a bit of money. Awesome. Where can we go from here? We can go, like, right down to where we were, which probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Although, I wouldn't mind getting over here to Riga. Amsterdam? Yeah, that's down there in the Netherlands. If I can get, like, these these two towns knocked out of the way, I won't have to worry about them anymore. So, honestly, I guess I'll just take this. And then I'll just leave the video off here. So, yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please have a like, leave a comment. And if you want to see more from my channel, consider subscribing, because I will have more on the way. So, yeah, this channel will be focusing on this game and Sailwind for quite some time to come. If you want to see more of these games, stick around, because there will be a lot more coming out. The Christmas is still kind of ongoing for me, so the upload schedule might be a bit strange for a little while until everything just kind of blows over. This is kind of a very awkward time of the year. I'm sure a lot of you understand. But yeah, sooner or later we will get back onto track with a regular upload schedule. So it'll probably be this game on Mondays and then Sailwind on Wednesdays and Fridays. I might even upload this game on the weekend. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But that's it for me for now. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So until then, God bless. Take care of yourselves. I will see you then. Bye bye.